They're terrible. Oh, my God.
Fraud MVP.
They should be flogged. They should be dragged through the street. I don't know.
Everybody fired.
Is that a rant?
Everybody
Oh, my
fired.
God. Give me the Nerf gun. Let me go room to room.
I'm sad.
Like Ari Gold. I am, too. You should be. That's the appropriate, emotion right now. You should be a little disappointed and devastated.
Like messed up
Yeah.
the rest of my day. We had plans, and I looked at he's like, we're not going out. I was like, nope.
Yeah. Well, give me at least 3 days. Give me a chance to watch the video before we start ranting and raving about who didn't do what, about who shot John, all that type of stuff.
It is one of the most purely sad I think I've ever seen a team after a loss.
Gutted.
After a playoff loss.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen teams pissed off. I've seen them depressed. I've seen them mad. I don't know if I've ever seen a team as sad as these guys after this
You
loss.
like movies? It was cinematic.
Yes.
Sometimes you can't get the plane home. Sometimes it crashes into the ocean, and that's what it felt like. But I'm with Sean McVay. He said it after the game. He was very, very emotional. I don't think I've ever seen him like that. I don't think I've seen a team like that. Watching Devontae Adams sit at his locker before the media showed up, when it was just him and his teammates and it was dead silent, watching him sit there and cry. I mean, it all crashes in. I mean, they never thought they would lose. They thought this movie would end, with them being champions, and it's going to take a while to get over.
I mean, it's funny, too, and you obviously played at the highest level, so I think you're going to know what I'm talking about. There are teams that exude real confidence, and there are teams that try to project confidence. And if you're around those teams enough, because I've been around some of those teams, you can tell the teams that are faking their confidence.
Oh, yeah.
That they don't really believe. This was a team that genuinely believed in being able to win the Super Bowl, and that is a big part of why they were so saddened by this, because they realized, like, we had a real opportunity in front of us.
I do think this team overachieved in a certain respect. Now, you've got the MVP, you've got some good players, some great players. Devontae Adams was great. Puka Nacua had a great season. A lot of guys had great seasons. But I do think they overachieved based on how they lost certain games and how they lost in the NFC Championship game. Like you said, when you're this flawed, when the third part of your operation is hit or miss, or how do I say this? You got a car with a spare tire that's got one lug nut, right? And you're going 70, and you just got to make it across the bridge. You know what I'm saying? And that's about the amount of confidence you had in that group. And to be able to get this far with that, and like I said, to have almost no advantages in the secondary, like everybody's receiver, everybody in the NFL is good. They all get paid. And everybody's receiver automatically went to, I don't know, elite status when you're playing against the Rams secondary at times. So if the pass rush couldn't get there, if the ball got out, chances are it's going to be caught. And if it's going to be caught, it's going to be a big play. Now imagine living with that all the way until the NFC Championship game. So like I said, I think this team overachieved and just ran out of magic at the end. And kudos to Seattle.
Yeah.
Kudos to Sam Darnold. Congratulations. J.B. Long hit me with this, and it cracked me up. I told him I didn't tell you. There are two guys in the history of the league that have back-to-back 14-win seasons. One of them's Brady. Guess who the other one is?
Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold. So congratulations. They're lies, damn lies, and they're stats. So congratulations to Sam Darnold.
And I will cop, I will cop to being wrong, because heading into this game, I said I wanted the Rams versus Seattle. Like, I like that matchup.
Me too.
Not because I didn't respect Seattle as a team. I know they're good. Not even because I don't respect Sam Darnold. I said many times, I think his transformation is real. I think he has turned into a legitimately good quarterback. I'm happy for him. I've rooted for him ever since SC.
Now, he still don't scare me now.
Well, but
he still doesn't, he's not an ambient player.
The reason he did not scare me was this particular matchup. The Rams have shown that they could rattle Darnold, that they can get to him, that they know how to, up front, in the secondary, whatever, that they know how to mess him up. The thing that I did not count on in this game was the defense just not being able to make Sam Darnold uncomfortable.
I do not fear Sam Darnold. I don't think a defensive player in the world fears him. But congratulations to him. What happened was you got into a fight with Kenneth Walker and couldn't win. He was beating your tail. He was the best player on the field by
Omar
far.
Spates is going to have nightmares.
Oh, my God. But that's
Kenneth
not all
Walker.
his fault.
It's not all his fault. I'm just saying he had two really loud misses.
Yes.
On Walker.
Okay, me and even somebody older. If I gave you a parking garage worth of room, I could shake you. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And this is a professional back. Sure. He was getting no help. But finally, after that initial shaking, when the whole crowd went ooh, and you hardly see that anymore in the NFL, people going ooh on shakes, it's usually catches. That defensive line started to show up and constrict those holes and help him. But, yeah, there's no way you're going to tackle that guy with that much space. And he has a two-way go on you. He's going to make you miss. But that was the problem. They tucked Sam Darnold in behind that run game, and like I said, when that happens there with that crowd noise, that is a tough nut to crack.
Yeah.
But you had him. You had him right before half. My God, you had him.
I just thought that, honestly, this defense would find a way to make Darnold uncomfortable enough that they could win. Not, again, it isn't so much that I think Darnold is a scary quarterback. I think he's good. I don't think he's scary. But this defense, over the last couple of years, has shown an ability to rattle him, to get him out of rhythm, to force him into making mistakes. Like, even with a secondary like this one, they had forced him into mistakes. And, like, for example, the defensive front, do I think they played a bad game? No, I don't. But they did not play well enough to hit the expectation that I had.
Kobe Turner went out, cramps, ran out of gas.
And that was the part that I was just dead ass wrong about.
Byron Young came in beat up, and he's part of your, the tip of the spear there. And Jared Verse, I thought, would take it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been seeing he's been taking some heat on social media. Have you guys seen that stuff?
A lot of heat on social media.
Yeah, I can explain to you. When people ask, well, what the thing on it was, what does he do anyway? Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what he does. He rattles your teeth with probably the best bull rush in the league. But that's the issue. That's all he does. Now, you're going to have to develop something off that. That was me saying he's going to have to get better. But I'll tell you what he does. He wrecks shop for you. Run and pass.
That's what you summarized it perfect.
Yeah.
I expected Verse and those guys to wreck shop enough that it would mess up what Darnold was doing. And if you mess up what he's doing enough, you can slow down that offense enough to where the Rams offense, which was clicking during this game, that would be enough to put them over the top. That main piece of it, the piece of it involving Darnold, was the part that I ultimately was wrong about.
But it's a two-headed monster. If I'm constantly dealing with this run game, my mind's not on him. If I can just pin my ears back and go, we can get heat on him.
They managed to get Walker under control enough. I thought they got him under control enough.
Not until Seattle had a good foothold.
Right.
And it was 3 scores before you got your first stop in the game.
Right.
That's what I mean. He was a big part of that run and pass.
Yeah.
He was an absolute problem.
He's a good player, man.
Yeah,
he's
that's
a really
good thing
player
for a quarterback to have. He was an absolute beast. And I guess Seattle can function without Charbonnet. Sometimes when you have two backs, one's getting in the way of the other. You know what I mean? If you just let me stay on the field and get in rhythm, I can do stuff like this.
I thought his absence would matter more, too.
Yeah.
It did.
Short yardage, maybe it'll show up. But anyway, that's Seattle's issue. So we're going to talk more about this all day. I swear I thought you had them in the second half when you were up by 3. And that was a huge 3 and out. Oh, my God, when you gave the ball back to them. It just gave them all the momentum, and they would not let you back in it. Seattle is a pain in the you-know-what, and good luck in Levi. Either way, here's the petty side of me. Somebody else is going to win a Super Bowl in the 49ers home stadium.
That's right.
Which makes me happy. Ha, ha, ha.
Do you care who wins? Do you prefer the Pats winning over the Seahawks, or do you want...
I'm still trying to decide, man.
No, I'm petty, man. Let's go Patriots.
How many do the Seahawks have? They have 1 or 2? I think they have 1. Seahawks. They have 1 during that whole run.
Yeah. Unless they won, did they ever win in the Largent era?
That's their first one. So another one would put them in a tie with us, with the Rams.
They have 1, yeah.
They have 1. Yeah. So we have 2, 1, and then the Niners have, 5, 6, whatever it is, 5. So that would put them in a tie for us, and I don't want that. But I cannot and will not ever root for the Patriots. I won't root for anything
So
Boston.
are you rooting for, the game to get canceled? That's what you're rooting for?
No, I like Mason's idea.
No, we're doing Benito Bowl.
Him. There you go. I'll root for
Bad Bunny.
For Bad Bunny. How about that?
Malo, let's go.
We'll talk about changes for in the off season. This is going to be a crazy off season. It always is. But it's very, very emotional right now, and you have to sit with it before you do something rash. But you're going to have to do something, and we'll talk about that next.